Hello, everyone, and I trust you're having a good day. Enter the labyrinth of handling a sudden surge of affection from a narcissist, for this paradoxical gesture might deepen your agony. As you tiptoe through the treacherous realm of distancing yourself from a narcissistic individual or contemplating severing ties, a peculiar metamorphosis unfolds, an abrupt theatrical shift in demeanor akin to an enigmatic performance. They adorn a facade of kindness and warmth, going to extraordinary lengths to exhibit a seemingly enhanced rendition of themselves. The seduction of attending therapy sessions and vows of profound personal transformation linger in the atmosphere. This enigmatic occurrence isn't confined to a specific narcissistic archetype. Whether it's a romantic partner, an acquaintance, or even a parental figure, they all share this inclination when they detect your imminent departure and acknowledge your pivotal role as a source of validation. They unleash a deluge of efforts to ensnare you within their intricate web. This might involve stifling their inclination for dominance and punitive behaviors, all in a frantic attempt to uphold their sway over you until they sense triumphant dominion has been reestablished. This sinister cycle persists, subjecting you to further torment. Salutations and a warm welcome to yet another enthralling video. In this episode, we shall navigate the intricate nuances when a narcissistic persona ostensibly drowns you in affection and elucidate strategies for navigating such perplexing junctures. I shall delve deeper into the mindset imperative for handling these intricate circumstances. If this subject piques your curiosity, I extend an earnest invitation to subscribe, should you not have done so already, as your subscription plays an instrumental role in disseminating awareness concerning the intricate facets of narcissistic abuse. The evolution of narcissistic relationships unfurls through a triad of discernible phases: the enthralling love bombing, the harrowing devaluation, and the inevitable discard. At the inception of the love bombing phase, the narcissist meticulously engineers a captivating facade, ensnaring unsuspecting individuals into their intricate web. Gradually, however, the lavish attention and adulation bestowed upon the subject wane, leaving behind a stark void. The subsequent devaluation phase heralds an abrupt shift in treatment, causing the once pampered recipient to grapple with feelings of neglect and the onslaught of altered behavior. The climax of this distressing cycle, the discard phase, manifests in diverse and unique forms, each instance bearing its own nuances and intricacies. While the intricacies of these occurrences remain unexplored in this context, comprehending the cyclic nature of idealization and devaluation stands pivotal, particularly in deciphering its profound impact on one's psyche. For those ensnared within this tumultuous cycle, strategies for coping prove essential. Astonishingly, the narcissist's dependence on the individual exceeds the individual's reliance on them. Functioning akin to emotional parasites, they lack authentic connections and emotional depth, resembling lifeless vessels devoid of genuine sentiments and spirituality. Their interaction with the world mirrors that of zombies, a metaphor intended to resonate with your understanding. Narcissists draw sustenance from emotional energies, feeding off these emotions to feel alive and sustain their existence. The withdrawal of this emotional reservoir causes their vitality to wane. Liberating oneself from their grasp poses a formidable challenge, especially when serving as the narcissist's primary source of support. To them, you transcend individuality. You represent an extension of their identity, and they vicariously experience life through your endeavors. You embody their aspirations, a manifestation they cannot autonomously attain, rendering your presence profoundly consequential in their existence. In the decisive moment of departure, as the individual conveys their intent to leave, a profound transformation befalls the narcissist. Sensing the impending loss, they metamorphose, assuming the guise of the envisioned idealized self. They alter their conduct, adopting a facade of a refined version, employing every effort to retain the individual in their life. With grandiose promises and potential engagements in therapy, this performance may persist for prolonged periods, extending from months to even years. Yet in therapeutic settings, their progress often stagnates, subtly redirecting the focus or manipulating situations, exploiting the therapist's inexperience and recognizing these maneuvers. Assuming a passive demeanor, they fabricate a veneer of change, albeit fleetingly. Ultimately, they regress to familiar behavioral patterns as their inherent nature prevails. While projecting profound affection and offering reassuring words, they adopt the role of a supportive figure sought after. However, upon closer inspection and detached evaluation of their actions, the realization dawns that these efforts are mechanisms entwined to maintain control. Genuine emotional connection remains conspicuously absent, fueled solely by self-serving motives. Their endeavors, masquerading as genuine concern for one's welfare, unequivocally cater to their egocentric desires. The discourse earlier shed light on the critical elements of perplexity and burstiness within written content. Specifically, it emphasized the nuanced complexity present in human-generated text, encompassing factors such as perplexity, gauging the intricacy of language, and burstiness, which measures the diversity in sentence structures. Unfortunately, the reality for many survivors of narcissistic abuse often involves clinging to the hope that orchestrated gestures might signal a re-emergence of the person they envisioned. The relentless dance between escape and entrapment perpetuates a cycle of trauma, reinforcing bonds and amplifying internal struggles known as cognitive dissonance. This internal conflict involves recognizing the monstrous nature of an individual while being skillfully manipulated, resulting in a profound sense of attachment that forms a binding web. Breaking free from this ensnarement becomes a moment of liberation, yet it unveils the true nature of the situation, starkly revealing the individual's monstrous traits. This revelation triggers a tempestuous whirlwind, causing oscillations between fleeting moments of respite, enticement, and overwhelming despair. The residual self-doubt entangled with cognitive dissonance corrodes one's sense of self, hindering progress and rendering each step forward an arduous task. For those currently ensnared in this intricate web, a suggestion emerges. Take a step back and critically examine the motives driving their actions. Dive into the shadows behind the scenes, untangling the complex relationship dynamics. Ask penetrating questions to the depths of your being, discerning patterns of oscillation between kindness and mistreatment. Scrutinize the authenticity of proclaimed change after years of monstrous behavior. The emergence of unusual behavior casts shadows of doubt, forming a labyrinth where trust becomes elusive. Dedicate moments for journaling and deep reflection, confronting the complexity of these challenging questions. Use rationality to resist the allure of promises, understanding that prolonged deprivation may magnify their gestures beyond reality. Escaping narcissistic abuse necessitates a journey of clarity through introspection. Consistently analyze the situation until lucidity envelops your mind, soul, and heart. In summary, when a narcissist seemingly showers affection, it's not genuine. It's a tactic to entrap and validate themselves through you. Resist their manipulations, question deeply, seek support, and base decisions on unearthed insights. Navigating the company of a narcissist presents a formidable challenge, a realization familiar to those who've encountered their magnetic yet manipulative tendencies. The cunning among us possess strategies adept at outmaneuvering these individuals, coercing compliance to their whims. However, fear not. Strategies exist to cast a shadow of remorse upon their conscience for the myriad wrongs they've inflicted upon you. The notion may not carry the weight of overwhelming intimidation as you might envision, yet it necessitates meticulous planning, an endeavor requiring astuteness and foresight. With no delay, here unfolds a compendium of 10 potent methodologies to stir the guilt dormant within a narcissist's conscience for their transgressions. Number 1. Understanding the significance of standing up for oneself remains a pivotal tip. Taking a stand against falsehoods directly impacts individuals who manipulate the truth. The fondness that narcissists harbor for dominance often propels their quest for control. Yet, confronting their oppressive behavior triggers introspection, forcing them to reconsider their actions. Vigilance is key when navigating their deceptive maneuvers, preventing entrapment within their fabrications. Discarding relationships marked by constant belittlement or mockery becomes imperative. Rejecting mistreatment stands as a testament to personal integrity and refuses to acquiesce to disrespect. Upholding loyalty and friendship becomes inconceivable when met with disrespect and incivility. Number 2. Establishing a fundamental principle centered on self-assurance and independence stands as a crucial guideline. Forcing a narcissist to rue their actions necessitates unwavering confidence in one's abilities. Resilient self-assurance forms an impenetrable barrier against attempts to undermine worth. Rather than breeding conceit, this unwavering self-belief nullifies attempts at belittlement, inducing remorse in those inflicting harm. Embracing self-reliance stands paramount. The The deceptive nature of narcissists seeks to tether individuals to their fabricated indispensability. Recognizing personal autonomy cultivates happiness and fulfillment independent of their coercive influence. Prioritizing self-care remains paramount. Number 3, recognition of enduring deception, betrayal, and manipulation along one's journey remains pivotal. While natural emotions like hurt and anger arise, refraining from letting them monopolize one's life remains imperative. Elevating self-care emerges as a potent tool in evoking remorse from narcissists. Despite the anguish inflicted, fostering a positive outlook remains arduous yet attainable. Nurturing oneself entails nourishing the body with wholesome sustenance, regular physical activity, and ample rest. Engaging in activities fostering joy bolsters mental and physical well-being. Seeking solace in the company of genuinely supportive individuals remains crucial. Prioritizing activities fostering happiness and well-being gradually strips narcissists of control, empowering one to reclaim autonomy and wellness. Number 4, embracing the principle of abstaining from apologies towards narcissists stands paramount. Proficient in manipulating emotions, narcissists expertly wield guilt as a weapon. The familiar pang after succumbing to their manipulation elucidates their mastery in distorting reality and eroding self-worth. Understanding their accountability for inflicted harm forms a crucial realization. Refraining from surrendering control through unnecessary apologies strengthens personal autonomy. Fostering empowerment by withholding apologies for fabricated wrongs or enduring abuse echoes the refusal to relinquish control to narcissists. Number 5, embrace the tranquil solace of silence and detach from their presence. When aiming to evoke reflection in a narcissist, silence becomes a potent tool. Ignoring their existence and distancing oneself from their sphere of influence stand as formidable strategies. Prioritizing personal well-being amidst their chaos is paramount. Investing time and energy into nurturing relationships with supportive family and friends holds significance. The company of uplifting individuals and the avoidance of those fostering negativity align with the necessary steps. The absence of reaction to the narcissist's behavior might compel introspection, inducing a sense of solitude in their absence. This inner turmoil could act as a catalyst, prompting the facade of remorse and a swifter pursuit of absolution. Number 6, steadfastness and unwavering focus constitute pivotal traits in inducing remorse within a narcissist. Upholding mental fortitude amid their attempts to evoke emotional distress remains essential. Shielding vulnerabilities from their exploitation is imperative, redirecting energy towards personal growth and sources of joy. The insatiable desire for control within narcissists necessitates a firm refusal to yield. Redirecting attention away from their detrimental influence fosters a life reflective of genuine individuality. Number 7, abstaining from adulation and instead highlighting their deficiencies stands as a potent strategy. Praise serves to fortify the narcissist's self-perception, bolstering their conduct. Eliciting guilt necessitates depriving them of desired affirmation. Eschewing compliments and instead directing attention to their flaws and errors unveils uncomfortable truths. The resulting disquietude induces discomfort in their presence. Fortitude remains pivotal in resisting their calculated behavior's impact on self-perception. Number 8, seizing the opportunity to lead a fulfilling life devoid of their presence becomes a poignant strategy. Provoking remorse within a narcissist necessitates embarking on a fulfilling journey independent of their influence. Embracing supportive relationships that nurture growth and authenticity holds paramount importance. Realizing the central role in one's narrative, shedding residual shame, and engaging in joyous activities signifies a departure from their sphere. Reveling in experiences that evoke happiness and liberation embodies the pursuit of rightful contentment. Acknowledging the disparity between deserved happiness and their imposed limitations heralds a life liberated from their shadows. Number 9, striving to transcend the behavior of narcissists presents a path to evoking remorse within them. Narcissists adeptly mask their self-serving and manipulative intentions behind a facade of kindness and understanding. Their pursuit remains steadfastly self-centered, often causing harm in their quest for personal gain. To prompt remorse, one must endeavor to embody virtues such as kindness, empathy, and genuine concern for others. Rising above their detrimental traits by consistently demonstrating these qualities weakens their control and highlights their inadequacies. Perfection may not be attainable, but personal growth and increased wisdom become the focal points amid experiences with such individuals. Number 10. Resisting the pressure to conform to a narcissist's expectations emerges as a pivotal strategy. Their inclination towards manipulation and control manifests in relentless attempts to shape others according to their desires. Firmness and assertiveness become essential in denying compliance when cornered by a narcissistic individual. Refusing to succumb to their demands reinforces personal boundaries and self-determination. Clear and assertive communication regarding these boundaries reinforces their significance for personal growth and well-being. Upholding these boundaries, even at the cost of ending interactions, underscores the importance of self-respect and agency. Exhibiting strength and resisting manipulation serves as a catalyst for evoking remorse. Prioritizing one's welfare is paramount, steering clear of allowing further harm by not re-engaging with such individuals.